Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you yet again today, and I am on the stage of fixing our boneless, skinless stuffed chicken breast. Now, okay, let me show you. This is how it's going to look. I'm going to show you how to get it to look like this with just some plain chicken breast that started out like this. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to use a hefty Ziploc bag. Alright. I'm going to pan the camera down so you guys can see. Make sure your counter space is all clean, and also make sure that you have a rag on handy next to you that has antibacterial stuff on it already, just to keep down any transferring of bacteria when you're dealing with chicken and things like that. Now, they all have ways of butterflying chicken and butterflying pork or whatever. Okay, so there's a technical way to butterfly, or you can just use whatever way that you like to use. And I'm going to show you how. Stop, Pootie, go play. I'm going to show you how you can actually butterfly by just using your own technique. Okay, it doesn't have to be technical, long as it gets done and gets done well. And obviously my technique was done well if it got it to look this perfect. And this is already stuffed with stuffing, the Trinity mix. The Trinity is what is, they call it a Trinity, but what Trinity actually is just a mixture of your celery and your onion, but they call it a Trinity when you're adding it into your stuffing. So I have all my seasonings ready for me to season my chicken once it's pounded out. I have my container of stuffing that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to pan down the camera now so you guys can see. All right. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that chicken breast that I just showed you guys, right? You're going to start by angling your knife like so. Now the key is not to go all the way down. Okay? The key is not to go all the way down. So as you can see, I just folded it back, and now you have some of the center exposed. So you want to turn your knife the other direction. Okay? And all you're doing is basically letting the knife do all the work for you. Your goal is basically to get the meat to basically open up. Hence the term butterfly. Okay? Now, that's open. Okay? But the great thing about butterflying your meat is you are able to cook it more evenly because you butterflied it. So not only does it cook evenly, but you won't have pieces that's big, huge chunks of chicken and then smaller pieces other places. Now I'm showing you how you can be resourceful. You don't technically have to have a lot of things that a lot of people have or say that you have to have in a kitchen. Okay? We're using simply a Ziploc bag and the can that we're going to use of gravy. We're using that, and we're going to use that to pound our chicken. Okay? This is going to flatten your chicken out the way that you need it. It's going to cook evenly, and it's not going to be dry. You want to pound it, but once you see it's going to start splitting, you don't want that. Okay? So you don't want that. And believe it or not, what I showed you guys was one chicken breast. And this is why you will only need to give each person one chicken breast. This is how it looks once you've all pounded it. Okay? This is how it looks. Alright? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and season it. Okay? And what we're going to put as far as our seasoning is a little bit of pepper. And you don't have to put a whole bunch of seasoning in this. The reason why is because keep in mind that this is, whether it looks like it or not, this is only one piece of chicken. So you don't want to over season it. Pootie, get down off the couch. I use a little bit of Old Bay, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of poultry seasoning, a little bit of adobe with the blue top, and just a tad seasoning salt. Okay? That's all you need. Then we're going to scoop a hefty portion of our stuffing. And I'm going to show you how you use your hefty bag for not only the pounding of the chicken, but you're going to also use it for the rolling of your chicken. You want it to be tight. Okay? So if you see what I'm doing, you're just going to roll it like you would do an egg roll. And what you're doing is you're packing it. Once you have it all rolled, you're going to pack it. Pack it down. Okay? And then you're just going to take your container that you're baking in, place it in the container like so, sprinkle just a tad more Old Bay on it, and that is your stuffed boneless, skinless chicken breast. This is a great meal to stretch what you have, because as you can see, a person can only eat one of these. But normally if you fix chicken breast, I guarantee your husband probably will want about one or two. This, trust me, they will only want one. Okay? So I thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for commenting and liking and all that. I love you all so much. I will show you the end results once everything is done. My mac and cheese with heavy cream. If you haven't seen that video and got my recipe, go back and you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and whip some homemade potatoes. And then, yeah, add some stuff to that that jarred gravy to make it taste more homemade. And, yeah. So I love you all so much. Be blessed.